Hey, Steve.
Søren, hi. How's it going?
Going great on my end.
Have you slept yet?
I slept 1 hour from Saturday to Sunday because I had to get up doing like interviews and stuff. But I actually think I got 8 hours last night.
That is luxurious.
Right? But it was only because I was like woken up by somebody like banging on something in my apartment and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I think I could have like slept 12 hours if I had the possibility.
How rude of them that they did not know that you had just won Dansk Melody Grand Prix, right? You are now a celebrity. You're the number one celebrity in Denmark. Your song is number one in the chart. Do you know, it's amazing. You are going to go to Vienna. How does it feel to be representing your country?
It feels unbelievable. And I think I'm going to have trouble like understanding this for the rest of my life. I think it feels like a fever dream.
A good fever dream.
Yeah. The best kind. Not like the sleep paralysis demon, but like the sleep paralysis angel.
Oh, I love it. We all need a sleep paralysis angel.
Yes.
Stay right there. We're going to find out all about you. I've got so many questions for you. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast. So for everybody listening, your name is Søren.
Perfect pronunciation.
Torpegaard.
We can work on that.
Lund.
That was actually kind of good. Okay, so let's start from behind.
Let's do it.
So the D in my last name is silent, so it's Lund.
Lund.
Yes, and then the middle name is Torpegaard.
Torpegaard.
Perfect. You're so good, fast learner.
Søren Torpegaard Lund.
That is actually like probably the most like the perfect pronunciation I've ever heard an English speaker do.
I am sweating.
So good.
And should we try the song as well? Okay, I'm looking down. Hjem.
That was actually quite good as well. The full thing is før vi går hjem.
Før vi går hjem.
Yes.
Før vi går hjem. Oh, I feel like I'm on Danish Duolingo right now.
But like you would be a top student.
And what does it mean for everybody in English?
Okay. Yeah, so the like direct translation is before we go home.
Did you have a good feeling about this song before Dansk Melody Grand Prix?
I kind of did, in a sense of I really think it's both a song that speaks to like the Danish pop scene, but also like Melodi Grand Prix and Eurovision, because in Denmark we do have like a special genre called Melodi Grand Prix where people can sometimes be like, oh, that's a bit too much or whatever. But I think it marries the two, like the modern pop scene and the Eurovision feel. So when we wrote it, I really thought that it would have a great fit. But, you know, I did not know that it was gonna go like this at all.
You won the public vote. You won the jury vote. You beat Queen Sissal.
Oh, and who does that? You can't. That's not possible. When I was told that I was a participant, I was like, but at least Sissal is not here, and then I'll have a chance. And then she showed up, but luckily she is probably the sweetest human being that I've ever met, and we clicked right away and had a lot of fun, and she has been so supportive of me. But also I loved her song, so if she was the one winning, I would have been like, great work, everybody. Like
she's absolutely a star, and
yes.
I saw you both dancing lots in the rehearsals, behind the scenes. It looked like you two completely gelled.
Yes, we did. Yeah, but who cannot gel with Mother Sissal? She is the best.
So have you ever covered Hallucination, or have you at least lip synced to it?
Oh my! I don't think I've lip synced to it, but I've sung it a million times at home. And also, actually, my boyfriend, he does, he has this thing he has like an app, a DJ app where you can like mix and match songs. And he has done a mash-up disco version of Hallucination with Kill the Lights, Alex Newell.
Yes.
So like I've heard that version a lot too, actually. It's about.
Well, now what your boyfriend needs to do is do a mashup of Hallucination and your song.
But do you know what? There is actually a version of that on my Instagram, because we found out that our song is in the same key and almost the same tempo. So there's a Danish Eurovision fan site who did a mashup of it.
You're going to send Eurovision fans wild, because the potential here for like little collabs, because Sissal is a Eurovision legend instantly.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
There is the potential here to have loads of fun and to just send fans wild.
Yes, and I would love. There was nothing more that I would love to do a duet with Miss Sissal.
Did she give you good advice for taking part?
Yes, like from the get-go, she was so great to every one of us, of the other participants, just creating great energy, and she's just the best. But when I won, she was so great in like giving advice and just rooting for me. And I'm actually gonna have dinner with Sissal and Saba this Monday, so I can get the full like rundown of what is gonna happen, because I have not yet realized that I'm actually gonna go to this quite big competition. So something's gonna happen.
Both Saba and Sissal, love them to bits. So you're going to have, I was going to say it was going to be like spilling the tea, but in Denmark it's coffee, obviously, isn't it?
Yes,
so
it
you're
is.
Going to be spilling the coffee, the three of you.
We're gonna go to a restaurant, have some drinks, and have some fun and talk and everything.
Also, the fact that after Sissal qualified for the final last year, the first time in years, it's almost like she opened the door. And I've already seen loads of the comments about you and the song, like on YouTube. It's like Denmark's entered a new era.
I cannot believe that the Eurovision fans have taken my song and have said such kind things. And yeah, I must say that Sissal definitely, like, she took it to a whole nother level, and she opened up what Grand Prix in Denmark is. The level of artistry and vocals and stuff has just like been at the top of their game.
Yeah, Denmark well and truly back in the game.
Yes.
What I love about your performance, very theatrical, as we'd expect, loads of dancing, little bit gymnastics in there as well.
Yes.
When you go into for anyone that's not seen it, I'm sure everyone has seen it, but you go into the box, you almost do like a little like kind of backflip under, have to give the microphone away.
Yes.
Get the microphone back. It looks quite tricky.
I think I sent like an inspiration picture for the choreographer, and I was like, maybe at one point I can have my head upside down into the box or something. And she went with that, but then she was like, but afterwards you have to go into the box. And how do we get you into the box? And then at some point I was like hanging in my legs from stuff and singing like the whole thing. But then at some point one of the dancers had this idea that if I turned my body around because we also only had like 6 beats in the music to get me down before going on with the mic. But it was one of the scariest moments ever as a performer to be like, I don't know if I can do this, but now we planned to do it, so I have to do it.
You can't not do it now. Nope. In Vienna. This is going to be part of it.
Yes, of course.
Are you bendy? Were you good at gymnastics at school?
Yeah, I was. I'm a bendy girl. And also I had a lot of dance training because I'm a musical theater girly, so I'm kind of bendy.
I'll tell you what, you helped me last weekend because I'm training for a run.
Yes.
And I had to go for a run in London, and it was pouring with rain and I could not be bothered. And your song came on my playlist, and that last 40 seconds, it was like somebody turbocharged me.
Oh my God.
You know what? It was almost like rocket fuel. It set me off, gave me a new wind.
Love that.
You know?
Love that.
This is what you want to hear about a song, isn't it? Right? Your own song.
It just means the world that even, I'm a very, very small artist in Denmark. So I cannot even understand that so many people have listened to the song. Even let's start there. I cannot understand what's going on right now.
Do you have a Eurovision hero?
Oh my God. I think this is the easy one, but I freaking love Loreen. I think she is the mother and queen of Eurovision. Like if she could have given birth to Eurovision, she is the one who did that.
I'm seeing, like, look at the nail. Obviously, she has amazing nails.
Yes.
You've got like a little, like, it's almost like a little version. Can you show everyone your nails right now? Loving it.
Thank you.
But I have to say, her nails are like top tier.
No, but I like whenever I see them, I'm immediately like, can I have a nail appointment right now? And I want the long ones. But then again, I'm like, but also I have to poop sometimes, so it's not gonna be today, but maybe for like an event at some point.
Just for show,
Yes.
just for 5 minutes, for the pictures.
Yes.
For the pictures, for the TikTok, for the socials,
Yes.
and then get them off again.
Exactly.
It's absolutely fine. What are you going to be doing to prepare to go to Vienna? Like, I bet your schedule's looking absolutely packed now.
I have been doing a lot these last 3 months because I'm also an actor. I've done 2 shows at the same time while rehearsing for the Grand Prix. I had a premiere this Thursday. So in my head, I just had to survive getting to the Grand Prix, and I did not even think about that if I went on, that my schedule would keep on being so crazy.
Sorry, you were preparing for 2 shows at the same time.
Yes. So I did one show that I had been doing the whole fall, and we did 87 shows of that, and then I started rehearsals for another one during the day, and then I went to Copenhagen for press day and stuff, and then finished the first one, had the premiere for the second one this Thursday, and then we did the Grand Prix, and I kind of survived still, but I was almost on the brink of death or something.
It's the many heads of Søren. Like,
yes.
Basically. Right, okay, musical head on now. No, Eurovision head on now.
Exactly.
Well, look, stay right there. There's still so much to talk to you about. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast. So welcome back. Søren, I've got a question for you. Why were you dressed as a rabbit last year?
Yeah, why was I dressed as a rabbit? The funny thing is, before the rabbit, I was also a goat. So I've been having a year of doing like animals. Yes, so I did a little like kit version, a tap version of the 3 Billy Gruff Goats. Is that what it's called? Yes.
Yeah, 3 Billy Goats Gruff.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
And then this fall I did a theater concert with the music of a very known music legend in Denmark called Knacks, which and they have a song called The Wild Rabbits, which is about like this underground community of people being like wild and unhinged. And then we did a whole like concept around that. And did a whole full show. So I was like a rabbit boy for 6 months.
This is giving like Hans Christian Andersen meets like avant-garde.
Completely like so down to house down boots.
So you are a musical theatre fan. That's what you trained in, right? You've been in so many shows.
Yes. So I as a kid I discovered what the magic of musical theatre was, and I have not looked back since, and was so fortunate to get into school and had the education, and the last 7 years that's been my office job, as I call it. Like that's my bread and butter.
You've done what, Kinky Boots?
Yes.
You've done Oliver. You've done Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, and West Side Story and Grease and Dirty Dancing and all like different funny shows.
Okay, so I'm a musical theatre fan as well. What show were you obsessed with growing up?
I think I was the most obsessed with like Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the movie. So I didn't know it was a show before the movie. And when I saw that movie, I was obsessed, still am obsessed with the show. And I just like Meryl Streep in that. And so yeah, Mamma Mia, definitely.
There's your Eurovision musical crossover.
Yes, exactly.
Is there like a musical that's on your bucket list that you've never done that you would love to do?
I have 2 like that is in like very different genres, but I would love to do Dear Evan Hansen.
With the cast, the guy with the cast.
Exactly. It's just a very small musical, and I love the big shows, but I love the love the acting in this, and I love the just the very relevant like family drama in the show, and then like injected with the most amazing pop music, and I would love to do that. But then also I would love to do cabaret as the MC.
Yeah.
That would be my like. I would love to do that.
You tried a couple of years ago, didn't you, to get into Eurovision?
Yeah.
But with a way different song.
So yeah, 3 years ago, I was asked by Tim from a friend in London, who already had this song, and it was already a part of the lineup, but they didn't have an artist yet. But I loved the song, and I loved that it had this very like old, like homage to the old Danish Grand Prix songs. And because a part of my artistry is also like the very toned down, very authentic, poetic, beautiful song. So I loved representing that, but it didn't go through. And since then I started then doing music myself, which was nothing I had ever done before as well. But I knew this time around, if I had to be in the Grand Prix again, I wanted to do something completely different and just try something else out. And I love like listening to club music, but I had never expected me to be that kind of artist. But when we like turned on the mic, Britney Spears came out of me, and it just made sense to do this. But I was kind of worried to what people would think now that I was so different from what they saw the last time.
There's a Britney in all of us.
Right. Exactly.
It's just when they awaken.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? At some point.
Yes.
Do you like, you just mentioned the club. Do you like the club?
I have a love-hate relationship with the club. I sometimes the only thing I want is being at the club dancing, but when I'm not in the mood and I then go to the club because some friends want to go there, I kind of get the ick because I just want I want to be able to talk to people, and I want to be able to hear what's going on. So if I'm not like in dance mode, then I hate the club. But also
that's another one of your heads, dance head as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you when you want to dance and you want to let go, the club is the most amazing like place to feel free and let go. So, yeah.
Well, at Eurovision, there's obviously Euro Club, which is legendary as well.
My God.
It happens every night, so if you need a night where you can find 10 minutes to let go,
yes,
then Euro Club is good. Eurovision bangers all night.
See you there. See you there.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, I'm sure you'll be singing there.
Oh my God.
As well. Yeah. Ask Sissal about
it.
She'll tell you all about it.
I'll ask her.
You also are a big fashion fan, right?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
So the outfit that you wore for Danskemelodi Grand Prix, is that what you're going to be taking to Vienna, or is there going to be an alteration?
I actually don't know yet, because I was very pleased with the outfit. I was like, I've never seen myself in this way, and I felt so hot and raw and masculine and feminine at the same time.
And powerful.
Yeah, thank you. But we're gonna have the meeting tomorrow and talk about if we want to change anything, but I definitely think it's the right route to go. So if we want to change anything, it's not going to be a complete change. It's just going to be elevation.
Are you a big follower of fashion? Are you somebody who can't wait for the Met Gala so you can see what everyone's wearing?
Oh my God, yeah. Met Gala is like my gay birthday every year. I love that.
Wait, are you telling me that's not Eurovision?
Oh, no, that's Christmas Eve.
Have you managed to have a look at some of your fellow artists in this year's competition yet?
I actually haven't. I kind of I see Sissal have posted some of them, but I haven't had the time to really look it all up because I've been so busy doing the show and stuff. But I am gonna start looking it up, and that's what I can't wait for. With this whole experience is to meet everyone and be just starstruck.
What I love asking people is, how have your family reacted and your friends? Did you have a bazillion messages?
I'm still trying to, because I as a person, I hate when there's notifications on my phone, so I want them all gone and I want to read everything. But right now it's not possible because I've had this overflow of just love and support, and And my mom was there, my dad was there, my brother was there, my fiance and my family, my in-laws was there, and they came running to me on stage, and that was the most like, I could not have been happier to share it with them. And also, just before the first performance of the night, you know, you have to be on stage for 1 minute and just like dreading the whole thing. But when I went out there, my whole family of like, I had 20 people in there, just got up in their seats and like started clapping. And I saw them, and it just made me so calm and made me like cry, because the whole thing had just been so tense. And then I was like, oh no, this is not a crying song. I have to like get in focus. But seeing them there made it so much easier to focus on positive energy and not like starting to get in my head. So it was so nice having them there.
And you mentioned your fiance. Does that mean that wedding plans have to be put to the side now?
Well, we've been engaged for 3 years almost now, so we're kind of bad with this. It's like we forgot it happened, and stuff had just there's just been stuff on getting in the way, and also it was never we're gonna get married next year then, so we're gonna like wait and see when it makes sense, and just having said yes to each other, knowing that we want to do it at some point is so like like a cozy thought with each other.
Are you still doing any shows, any theatre shows between now and May?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually do a show in 3 hours right now. The show that I had a premiere from last Thursday is gonna play all up until the 21st of March. So I'm gonna do that every day, and from there I actually have a big break until August. So even before I knew that I was gonna do Eurovision, like some Eurovision god had like taken my calendar and made it possible. So it's perfect.
I love the Eurovision gods. Also, because you are a musical theatre actor, you do 8 shows a week, so you will be prepared for the amount of rehearsals in Vienna, because there are a lot, by the way.
Which I'm glad, because the more rehearsal, the more I feel prepared. So I'm ready for the rehearsals.
The more time you can get into the box, do a backflip, and learn to get your microphone.
Exactly.
It's like I always say, no Eurovision performance is complete without a bit of jeopardy.
Right?
Do you know something that could go wrong? Because that just shows you're taking the risk and you're being
exactly
bold.
The thing I was most afraid of actually before the show, because we had talked about giving me a Britney mic because I was moving so much, but then we talked about that the sound quality would not be as great as with a handheld mic, so we ended up, which is kind of stupid, because only having one hand crawling on that thing is quite hard. But I was so afraid that I was going to drop the mic, because my hands were like completely wet from like sweat. So I had to like dry them off all the time. But I held on to that mic for dear life, and it stayed there.
Well, when your t-shirt comes off, you should use that as a tea towel.
That's very, very like, that's so smart.
That's a bit just to like, dry down, like get the camera off just for a split second. You'll be absolutely fine. And have you watched it back on YouTube?
No,
yet?
I haven't yet. I want to watch the whole show, so I'm gonna watch it with my boyfriend tonight after the show that I'm doing. So I can't wait. Also seeing everybody, because I haven't seen like the camera angles, and I haven't seen what I've said in the interviews, and I'm so kind of nervous for how I was behaving.
Are you going to be like this? Are you going to be like not able to watch, or is it actually all right?
I think when I watch myself, it has to be like a couple of days after, so I still have like the experience of doing it. But I try to watch it as if it was another person, and then I'm all right. But if I think about that it's me, then I'm gonna cringe so hard.
Søren, it is great to talk to you. We look forward to seeing you in Vienna. Send our regards to both Sissal and Saba when you have your little catch-up.
Yes, I will.
Very jealous. I'd love to be there. What a little trio that is.
Well, come on, buy a plane ticket.
Enjoy. It's been great to speak to you. And all the best.
Thank you so much.